Welcome back to Fortresscraft, everyone, where I have unlocked, finally, the Laser Energy Transmitter Mark II. Now, why I have two enhanced recipes here, I don't know. But I thought I would show that. And I think we also need the Mark III power core charger to get started. Probably don't really have the power to do that well, but that's fine. Because very soon we will have Ultra Power Grid ready. I went ahead and accepted the last research and started Ultra Power Grid. We have 21 more Ultimates, 10 more Simplifieds, and we are done with that. Everything else is pretty much the same, except I tripled the coal enricher. And all I did there is I'm feeding coal into these. With add and remove, once they reach over 10, they'll share to other hoppers, which then share, and it's slow enough. Everything was working, except it's all full. So. What I would like to start working on this episode is the automatic delivery of organic coal enriched stuff, and I think I've already researched everything I need for that. It was just a matter of waiting on some of the tier 2 stuff. So we had everything we needed for those. We had everything we needed for all of that. We needed the fortified PCBs, and the auto upgraders needed Laser Energy Transmitter Mark I, copper wire, lightweight machine housing. Man, we need more tin plates. Unfortunately, all of my tin plates have been going towards the experimental pod, so I don't have a backlog of those. So I'll have to come back when I have those resources. I'd forgotten to set up a little plate and wire maker here for emergency purposes, but I got it up now. And I think I have everything I need. It's an awful lot of stuff. So we're going to start with the auto upgrader, which requires a Laser Energy Transmitter Mark I and more servo motors, which really aren't a problem. But the Laser Energy Transmitter Mark I, again, we have to come into the self-crafting menu. And I'm just going to convert all 20 of them, because I made all of those specifically for this. Scroll all the way back down, right past it, apparently. I'm going to make 10 of these. And of course the beacon needs the threat scanner and hardened PCBs. There's 12 hardened PCBs. I forgot those. No big deal. And then a threat scanner.
Crafting.
Let's just start off with 10 of those. Those are pretty cheap. We could probably just make 100 of those. So we need beacons. I'm going to make 10 of those right off the bat. I'm going to make as many of those as I can to make these. We're going to be waiting on the iron wires, which I did set up 3, but I'll probably triple this out. Have 9 here instead. It'll be a lot quicker. We only need so many of these.
Crafting.
Alright, well there's 5. That's a good start. We need advanced conveyor filters. Well, I hadn't counted on that. Conveyor belt filter is easy. The crystal clock is going to be a little bit more difficult. However, I do have the... where are you? Low-grade steel bars. And I can make these.
Crafting.
These don't stack. And my inventory is already a little full, so I'm only going to make a few more. I have an extractor. I'm going to do a little... Hey, this is all grown nice. I need to harvest that or expand the machine that does it for me. But I need to set up some crystal harvesting, get some crystal together, and get those advanced conveyor, get some crystal clocks going. But for that, first I know we're going to need a bunch of crystal. So I'm going to get some crystal together and I'll be back. You may be wondering if I had even researched crystal dynamics yet. Well, I didn't, but I just did. And I believe crystal dynamics is what we need to make crystal clocks. Crystal clock maker. There we go. Oh, I almost missed. Crystal coal infuser. Now I'm going to want to get these set up, I think, before I get this whole logistics system set up, because in the end, that's what I want to be distributing around, is the crystal coal. Now, that being said, organic rock I have, crystal clocks I'm about to make, charged PCBs we have, macerators are really easy to make. Crystal clock makers are ridiculously easy to make, so I'm going to go ahead and make 9 of them for now. And I actually like to place these down in the cold caverns, but for now I'm just going to make a few up here just so we can get the crystal clocks that we need. Well, we finally crossed that threshold where we get the big guys. Also, definite answer your question, they do grow without water. Takes a while, but they do. So at least that gives me ideas for big fun farms that don't need irrigation, and I'll be able to come and farm every 10 hours or so for a couple thousand seeds. I don't know. If anything, it'll look neat. However, if we look over here, don't judge me on this setup because I know it's poor, but we have hoppers feeding together, crystal clocks coming out here. I got a pretty good number of them, so I'm going to get some of these conveyors set up and get some of these logistics falkers up. I guess it sort of makes sense that they require a advanced conveyor filter, since that's kind of what you're trying to do here. And I apparently don't have any inventory space. Oh, you know what? I've got all of these other buildings that I don't need. And all of these bug parts. I need to get an organic thief set up and get some cold storage set up really quick. I have ultimate power grid researching, so
crafting.
I'll be moving past all of this primitive burning of hard fuels and moving to softer fuels. Right. Need to just put these buildings on my bar here. First we're going to do the beacon. And really quick, can I get solar panels? I can. I'm going to get a few of these because it'll make beacon work a lot easier. A lot easier, actually. And we have eternal day, so I didn't mind cheating on that a little bit. So we get the advanced Falcor there. We'll put the solar panel on the power bar. Right. So we beacons on top of these. And honestly, we don't really need to do anything else with the power. And I'm not going to upgrade just yet because I need to do some organic rock farming. The beacon has to be on top. I haven't used these in so long. There we go. And now the advanced logistics Falcor probably should be able to be just placed anywhere. This is being fed from underneath. Wow. They're coming in full force now. We need to get some Mark III turrets up pronto. I've already have the next research going. I need basic, simplified. I don't even have any pods in there for that, but I'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, sure, we're refilling it over here. Why don't we put one here for now? And we want it to go and grab enriched coal. So, control, left control, and E. Nice. Now he should go be picking up enriched coal. And that doesn't limit me to using Falcors only for enriched coal like it normally would. Now I can use Falcors for all kinds of different things. But this Falcor will only be picking up enriched coal. So if I were to put a beacon, let's say put it right here on the low-grade steel bar. With some power. No free Falcor to collect, yeah, because I haven't set one to come and pick that up. Now I can still build the regular logistics Falcors and still use those. They're a little cheaper, or I can just go full advanced. And I'm thinking of doing something like that. Just for the fact that it'll look really cool to have 150 Falcors flying around everywhere, handling most of my automation. And then whatever they don't handle, I'll have mass storage handle the rest. I think that'll look pretty neat. But I need to get these, what is it, basic? Basic, simplified, ultimate. Well, we've got a lot of them, actually. I was a little concerned that I wouldn't have the production on these. Where is it? Simplified, and then ultimate. Ultimate we're not doing too good on because I have not automated titanium yet. So I think I need to work on a little bit of that. I have a little bit of the ore. There's a few of the bars sporadically here. There's 44. We got a little bit, but not much. So I'm going to work on getting some more bars and I'll come back. Well, this is a bit of an annoyance. Because of the mod, it's not set to use the hardened blocks. It's still set to use bars. So I don't know, 32 bars each. I don't even remember how many hardened blocks. Can somebody tell me how many hardened blocks the Mark II laser energy transmitter makes? Or takes to make? Because right now it's taking me 32 of each bar. I don't know if that's good or not.
Crafting.
However,
Crafting.
I think I've discovered my missing material. And I think it was this.
Crafting.
Regular laser energy transmitters. The recipes are a little bit messed up because of the mod. I haven't actually researched these yet. But I want to see if they also... Well, no, see, this one uses the alloyed machine block. How come the regular one doesn't use... I don't know. It's beyond me. I can get alloyed machine blocks really easily, though, so I'm going to need to get a bunch of these going and start transmitting purple beams down instead of this green. Well, you can't even see it from here. I don't want to go down there right now. Yeah, that is a little weird. There is no laser Mark II that requires hardened machine block recipe. But whatever. Let's see if that's what we needed. Yep, I knew it. Laser energy transmitter Mark II. So I need 2 of those, 5 conductive PCBs, advanced machine blocks, which we can also now make those. Advanced machine block assembler.
Crafting.
Because we have the crystal clocks over here and the steel, low-grade steels. Oh, those are hardened machine. The low-grade steels here, this would actually be better completely flipped around. Oh, they're completely empty now. What's the deal? No, because these are remove only. I didn't do that right. Well, I might as well fix this. Have steel coming here, crystal clocks coming here, we'll have advanced machine blocks building right about here. Well, that takes care of that. Nothing fancy. Doesn't really need to be. However, I do need to make one more of these.
Crafting.
Well, that's for starters.
Crafting.
I'm going to go absolutely crazy with these Mark II auto excavators. I'm a big fan. Let's just grab 100 of those conductive PCBs.
Crafting.
Aha!
Crafting.
2 of them. It's enough. These things are insane, and I want to grab all of these really quick before they expire or disappear or whatever they do. Yeah, I know I'm going to be not needing those eventually, but for now, I actually kind of need them. Beginning of the game and all of that. How's the research doing? We still need... Well, it said that we needed it, and then it started researching, so I'm a little confused by that. Did I just place that? I did. Didn't mean to do that. Simplified? Oh, I see. Well, it is pretty much empty. Well, before I run off and do that, this is the last time I'm going to be feeding this like this. Next episode, we are going to work on automation with mass storage. Because in between episodes, I'm going to use these auto excavators. I'm going to clear out all of this side and all of the other side over here. And I've already kind of dug a large tunnel into here. And I've already planned this out somewhat. My plans don't always go the way they are intended to go. Like, I forget to bring storage hoppers with me when I come all the way out here. Very soon I'm going to have some manufacturing plants on me at all times, though, so I don't have to worry about that.
Crafting.
Really should just make like 1,000 of those. I'm gonna put these down there, and I want to see if this will be enough fuel for the auto excavator to destroy. Ah, one more pyrotechnic. But yeah, so we're first going to tell it to not drop anything. We're gonna just, it's gonna just clear garbage, nothing else. I don't want it to destroy the coal because I can still use the coal. But here's where it gets really crazy. The height right now is 64. I'm not really interested in that. I'm gonna drop that down to, well, let's take a quick look up here. I'm gonna have to, hopefully I don't die trying to do that. See, 64 is, oh, that's all the way up there. We could probably drop it 20 or so. Let's drop it down to 40. However, we're going to expand it. And the max for this is just crazy. 129 by 129. We're not going to go quite that far. We're just going to go enough to... Well, we'll go 2 more. And when we come back next episode, this mountain will be gone. This mountain will be gone. We're going to work on automating everything, really. We're going to get mass storage set up. We're going to start depositing our bars into a mass storage system. We're probably going to lose an attack or 2 until I get my next research going. So I'm going to finish this in between episodes as well, and we'll start on the next version of defense and whatnot. But that'll have to do it for this episode, so I appreciate you watching and hope to see you next time.